And the Boston Celtics started 2019 with no Hall of Famers, but 4 straight wins. That feels like a long time ago because they've lost 3 straight as of last night. They allowed the Nets to put up 44 points in the third quarter. After the game, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum both talked about Kyrie's comments from the last couple days, but they didn't really seem to agree. Take a listen.
Stuff that everybody can see, stuff that everybody knows. We got to be more accountable as a group. It's not one guy's fault. It's not young guys, old guys' fault. It's everybody. So we all got to be accountable and turn this thing around.
It's not really directed towards anybody or calling past guys. It's telling his truth. He knows what it takes to win a championship, and most of us don't. And sometimes you got to be brutally honest.
As you can see, the young Celtics not getting as many touches as they did last year in the playoffs because, gosh, there's more people who need to have the ball. Scottie, are you with Brown or Tatum? Because, you know, this all comes off Kyrie saying over the last couple days that the young guys don't really understand what it takes to win a championship. Just wait till they get into the NBA Finals type of scenario.
Right, this is a tough situation because when things boil outside the locker room, it's hard to bring it back in. And, you know, this is a year really for Kyrie being tested as a leader and how he's handled it as a leader. We don't really know who the leader is for the Boston Celtics. We thought it was last year with Kyrie, but he suffered an injury where the younger guys, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, Tatum, those guys stepped up and became leaders very fast, and they grew up within a season. So you come back this season, those players are thinking differently now. They're thinking all-star game. They're thinking starting again this season. And for the coach and for the Boston Celtics organization, they have to look things differently. We brought in 2 guys here that we believe can lead this franchise into a championship.
I look at Kyrie. I look at Kyrie as in terms of what he's trying to do this year on his leadership role. It's tough being a leader, you know, amongst men. And I think he is trying. He's trying to say the right things. Yeah. And sometimes you're going to rub people the wrong way. Right? You can't worry about that. I mean, the most important thing is that you guys concentrate on getting better as a group, right? Let's identify what our roles are. I think that's kind of missed. What our roles are for this team, and that's the toughest thing. And that falls back on Brad Stevens and Danny Ainge. I mean, they have too much on their plate.
Well,
too much on their plate.
It's supposed to be a good problem to have, but you're right. You're right. If the guys don't know kind of what their role is, and one thinks, well, why is he talking to me like that? He thinks he's the leader of this team, but of course Kyrie thinks he's the leader of this team. He's the one with the ring. He's the one with the Game 7 hero shot, and he's having a fantastic season on the court. They're just struggling a little bit for the pieces off the court. And look, fans, of course, are going to want to take advantage of that. Nets fans trolling the Celtics last night big time. Take a listen to this.
Second-year pro from Germany. And this Nets lead has been as large as 26.
The score at that point was 92-67.
That's a bad look right there.
I mean, it's not good. You guys heard Kyrie, came up sat in the middle of Boston Garden and basically announced to the world he intended to resign at the end of this season. I think we have the sound here.
Sharing with my teammates as well as the organization and everyone else in Boston. You guys are having me back. I plan on resigning.
I mean, it's not 100% like guaranteed I'm coming back. I plan on re-signing back here next year.
I mean, do you think, Scottie, that after he stood in the middle of Boston Garden and said, I plan on resigning next year, do you think he could ever go back on that?
I think he can.
Yes. You do?
Yes, I mean, organizations always go back on players and trade them, so there's no
Amen to that.
nothing carved in stone that he can't go back. And obviously, he didn't know what this season was going to take on, and it's been tough for him to be the leader and to carry this team. It's time for him to step up because that's what the Boston Celtics, to me, needs is a leader on the basketball court. Obviously, Kyrie is going to take the last-second shots. We know that. He's developed that. But can you develop the leadership for the locker room?
You think he can go back on that?
No, I don't think he can.
I don't think he can. I
You don't think he can?
No, I
Why?
understand he didn't sign anything in blood. He didn't have to say that.
Wait, so
he
what?
sat in the middle of the arena and told everybody,
So
I'm
you're
planning on
saying
signing.
that means Danny Ainge's not going to try to trade him? Like, after those comments?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's going to get his worth if he tries to trade him this year. You can't get Anthony Davis this year. And for Kyrie, if he decides to leave next year, where are you going to go that you're going to be able to compete for a
I just think
championship?
that there's a lot of in-house pressure with these young players
Yes.
that they want to play. There's minutes wanting to be demanded out of those players, and those players have grown. They want that last second shot.
Yes,
as
yes, 'cause
well.
they're thinking we got to the
Kyrie
conference
wanted
finals.
when he wanted to get away from LeBron. These young players are feeding it right back to him.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little, nervous about this team. I had them picked to win the
was gonna say,
championship.
you
this
were
year.
all
And
over
I don't
them
even know if they
preseason.
can get past the first or second round the way they're playing. I mean,
Really?
It is that bad. They're too inconsistent with their play. And I thought reaching the halfway mark, they would figure it out. I knew it was going to be some struggles, but because you're adding Kyrie back in the lineup and you're adding Gordon Hayward and some of these other guys, roles were going to reduce. I didn't think it was going to take this long.